What's up, guys? Reckless here. Welcome to Guardian Watcher. So, Shadowkeep is now live, and as you guys can see, we are on patch notes 2.6.0.1, and this is my very first time in Shadowkeep, and I will be going over the weekly reset as well as a couple of other things like the character UI, vendors, and we're just going to take a little trip inside this wonderful land of Destiny 2. So, as you guys can see from right here, everybody's power or light level, whatever you want to call it these days, is now 750. And let's go ahead and see what is different inside the character UI. So for some ungodly reason, I got 800 bright dust. Updates to the Crucible. Yes! We have a lot of stuff going on right now. And I am just like extremely excited about this. Apparently all my destinations are becoming unlocked once again, and I don't know why, but it's okay. There is new things coming to PvP, new Crucible maps, or returning Crucible maps, as well as 6v6 game modes, in quick play and in comp. So yeah, definitely a lot of good stuff coming in with Shadowkeep. We will be able to go back to the moon, as you can tell, but let's go ahead and first take a look at this character UI screen. So now, we do have the well-rested still here, and as you can see behind me, we have my ghost, as well as my speeder. Pretty cool speeder. As for any of this, we do have changes to the gear. Now this is the gear that I currently have coming into Shadowkeep, so this is not Armor 2.0 gear at all. This is the regular armor gear. But Armor 2.0 gear is available, and I am going to go ahead and put on all of my Solstice gear, because my Solstice gear is what is going to be changed into Armor 2.0. And you might want to go ahead and open some spots for yourself in order to make this change happen. So I am going to go ahead and most likely get rid of all this stuff, because all this stuff's really not going to be needed. Oh, I have two of these. Sweet. And yeah, let's go ahead and make a little bit more room. Yeah, we don't need that. Now, weapons will not be changed into Armor 2.0, but I'm triple tap. That's pretty good. I got better ones. So even though these won't be changed, I am still making room because I like making room. Alright, so this is character UI screen. As you can tell, the Glimmer Cap has been increased a lot. We still have the Legendary Shards here. We still have your Silver Shown and your Bright Dust coming down here. Now, you do get regular gear power and then plus a bonus. Now, if I'm correct, the bonus that you get is from the artifact. And I'll show you where that would be in just a second. Actually, it would be right here, but I don't have an artifact yet. As for mobility, we have your as for your stats, sorry, we have mobility, resilience, recovery, discipline, intellect, as well as strength. So that's here coming down. Got your vehicles, got your ships. I pretty much got rid of all mine. Emblem's still the same. Now we do have a finisher move here, and apparently we can have several different ones. Looks pretty awesome, and this is one thing that I was hesitant about when going ahead and playing Shadowkeep, because I thought they were just going to give us one finisher. Apparently not. There's more. So we're going to go ahead and preview this finisher. Oh, that looks so badass. I like it. And then your emotes still only 4, but that's fine. And nothing else. Let's go ahead and go to the clan page, see if there's anything different. It doesn't look like anything's different here, at least not with the blind eye. So let's go ahead and go to collections. Collections look pretty much the same. triumphs. We got a whole bunch of new triumphs. I'll collect those later. And we do have a featured right here, which is pretty interesting. Character UI screen we already went over, as well as your inventory. This hasn't changed either, except for I need to go ahead and unlock that. And all that wonderfulness. I think there was 50 spaces. Just a double check. However, from what I see, the shader UI, it looks like they gave them more vibrant colors. It could be me, could be HDR10, I don't know. But to me, it looks like they gave them a little bit vibrant colors. So, let's go ahead and go into the challenges first. Oh, milestones. As you can see, we have the Undying comes to Eververse, and we need to go ahead and speak with Tess Everest, and then Shadowkeep. Travel to the moon and stave off the high resurgence alongside your fellow guardians. And the moon is right here. Now, it doesn't look like anything in the current screen is going to be open. So we have to come here first, I guess. And we have a lot of things to do here. So let's go ahead. Oh, we have quests. Another quest. Okay. So I guess we have a lot of stuff going on. And unfortunately, we do have the weekly reset, but it doesn't show where everything's supposed to be. So, at least not on the character UI screen. So we're just going to go ahead and do this traditionally where I think it would be. First off, you have these quests that you have to go ahead and go do. Then we have your weekly bounties, which we need to go ahead and do 5,000 or get 5,000 XP for your clan. Apparently, yeah, Cora has something for us. We need to go ahead and get 4 open chests, as well as forge 2 weapon frames. Coming down to each planet to see if there's anything here. No. Mars. I don't see anything in Mars. Coming to Titan. Nothing in Titan. Coming down to the Vanguard, which, I don't know, a lot of things have changed. Oh, that's interesting. So, when it comes to the Vanguard, it doesn't say show an actual thing, but there are 3 different missions, well, several different messages we can actually do. All require 750 light. The modifiers are Solar Singe, Grounded, as well as Brawler. Then we have Vanguard Strikes. We have Solar Singe, Grounded, and Brawler again for here. And then for the Nightfall, we have it's called the Ordeal. This actually gives you a chance to get an exotic piece of gear as well as enhancement cores. Now, enhancement cores you will need to upgrade a lot of the gear. As for the Nightfalls, we have Adept, Hero, Legend, and Master, and these are apparently different, different levels to actually do these on, which is pretty interesting. No way as a 750 you're going to be doing Hero anytime soon, so definitely go ahead and level up. And there are modifiers on these as well, and with each level actually comes more modifiers. And as you can see, the rewards for them are significant, plus you also get better rewards the higher tier you go. So let's see how that actually works out. Then we have the regular Nightfall, and well, not modifiers, but we have Lake of Shadows, Tree of Probabilities, as well as the Festering Core, and all of those require level 820 to do. Coming down to Gambit, still have your 3 tiers. And then modifiers this week are Void Singe as well as Grenadier for the Reckoning. Coming over to Gambit itself, we really have nothing. Gambit Prime, nothing. Private matches. And then for the Crucible, this, wow, Crucible has a little bit of changes, at least the character, well, at least the UI has. So up top we have Clash, down here we have Rumble, private matches, classic mix, which is pretty interesting. 2 novices, like Senor D Spikes the Great. The Crucible is filled with with tough lessons. For veterans like you, unlike D Spikes the Great, it is a litany of lessons yet to be taught. Teach well, my friend. So this is a 6v6 Crucible matches. And it does have a couple of requirements for this. 6v6 teams, fire teams 1 through 6 players, PlayStation Plus required, level advantages are disabled, heavy ammo crates shared, as well as matchmaking prefers connection. Interesting. Then we do have control, and a lot of these actually share a lot of things with each other. But we also have an actual legitimate Crucible Labs. And in this Crucible Labs is elimination, which is 3v3. And the level advantages for this are disabled. Then we have Showdown 4v4, as well as Survival, which is a 3v3. And then we have Survival Freelance. I don't know what that is, but it's going to be pretty interesting to check that out. Coming over to the moon. This actually starts the Shadowkeep process. And then Nessus. No, nothing on Nessus. So the actual weekly reset actually looks like it changed for the very first time. We are actually going to go ahead and go to the courtyard and see what we could find there for the vendors. Okay, so we are at the tower in our wonderful solstice gear. Let's go ahead and talk to Tess Eververse first at the Eververse. So, lavish fashions, nostalgic engram. Let's go ahead and open up this best of year 1. And then let's go ahead and open up this nostalgic. Is that a crane projection? It is. So, for starters, let's go ahead and look at the weekly offerings. We can actually get Undying Finisher bundles for 2,100 silver. Wow. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Golden Age Dropkick. Okay, that's exactly what it is. A dropkick. Then we have Whirlwind. That's pretty cool. And then we also have Savage Haymaker. Interesting. Alright, then we have the Law of Induction ornament for the Thunderlord. Looks pretty badass. Then we have the Peacebringer ornaments for... Whoops, sorry. For the Deathbringer. That's interesting. So I guess the Deathbringer is going to be a new exotic rocket launcher. Coming down here, we have the Lander Shell. Then we have the Blood Runner vehicle. Oh, what do you know? It's a vehicle with actually 160 speed. Get out of here. That actually looks pretty badass. I will say that. And then we also have your Nostalgic Engram. Coming down here for the Bright Dust, we do have the Gleaming Boon of the Vanguard and of the Crucible. Then we have the Amethyst Veil Shader. That's pretty much what it looks like. And then we have your First Light Shader. That's what it looks like. Coming over here, we have your Dark Blade effects. So Transmat effects haven't been changed that much. We have your Kit Bash Shell. Shells hasn't been changed that much. And then last but not least, we have your Stylish Sit. where you sit in front of the chair, but you put your leg over it. Okay, that's not really cool. Anyways, coming down here to the seasonal offerings. Seasonal offerings have changed. We have your Eternal Guardian bundle, which comes with 5 nostalgic engrams, 2 Boon of the Crucibles, 2 Boon of the Vanguard, and 250 Bright Dust. Coming over here, we have the Empyrean Hunter bundle, which comes with all this wonderful Empyrean Hunter gear. And that actually looks pretty cool. I like the way that looks. And then we have your Dropkick, Whirlwind, Sabotage Maker. Coming down here, we have the Eye of the Gate Lord ornament for the Hunter. I like that. Then we have your Eerie Breeze ornaments. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wow! That ornament is for the Wormhusk Crown. Then we have the Eerie Breeze ornament for the Guisan Vest. I apologize if I just yelled in your ear. I just got really excited. So, that looks pretty okay. Then we have the What If ornament for the Monte Carlo. If you guys did not know, Monte Carlo is coming back. Then we also have the Deathbringer ornament as well. Same one we had earlier. And then the Heroic Robe for the Thorn. I'm sorry, not Heroic. Heretic Robe. Sorry. That actually looks pretty cool too. Oh, okay, we got more. There is an ornament for the Izanagi's Burden. I'm just going to go through these real fast. Then we have an ornament for the Jotun. Ornament for the Thunderlord, again. Then we have an ornament for the Queenbreaker. Oh my god, that looks so sick. I want it. Then we have an ornament for the Ace of Spades. That looks pretty good. We have an ornament for the Risk Runner. Oh, we have an ornament for the Bygones. That looks pretty sick. Ornament for the Bad Omens, which I have a freaking awesome roll on mine, but it somehow doesn't work as good. Ornament for the Hammerhead. And we got a couple of emotes. Here's Ding. Give that. Cross Step Shuffle. Flare Gun. Happy Feet. Oh, that's gonna piss people off in the Crucible. Yes, that is. Eat it up. Make it stop. Be sneaky. Too hot. And then we got your wonderful projections that... Actually, you know what? I will go over them. Moonbound projection. Mindjack projection. Crota's Bane projection. Aeronautics of China projection. Nightmare Emergence Transmat. Oh my god, that looks so badass. Shattered Shrieker Transmat effect. Harpy's Cry. As well as Blind Clutch. And then coming down to the archive, everything that has been here so far is literally in the archive. that hasn't really changed at all. As for the Bright Dust, we have the Make It Stop emote. We have the Blood in the Water vehicle. We have this wonderful ship that I'm not even trying to pronounce. Triangle Shell. I'm not a fan of those. We have an ornament for the Callus Mini Tool. We have an ornament for the Parcel of Stardust. And we have a Siva projection. Ghost projection. Coming down here, we have Gleaming Boot of the Vanguard and of the Crucible. We have the Bruised Blush shader. That's what it looks like. Then we have the Blind Clutch Transmit effect again. So this one you can actually purchase for Bright Dust. Then we have the Descendant Vex Chrome. AI Com Rasputin reboot. And then last but not least, the Corrupted Ether. Coming down to the very last page, we have your campaigns. And this lets you see all the campaigns that you have. As you can see, Shadowkeep, Forsaken, Warmind, Curse of Osiris, and the Red War. So, coming over to Zavala, we have a whole bunch of stuff that you can exchange, or at least I can, if you have the Vanguard tokens for it. We're going to go ahead and just pick up all these bounties. Not going to go through all of them. You guys can see them when you go through it. And I am going to go ahead and pick up all of his pinnacle stuff. Or not pinnacle stuff, but his new, whatever the hell you want to call them. His quest for weapons and stuff. They're no longer pinnacle weapons in Destiny 2. Unless you already have them. And, yeah.
What can the Black Armory do for you today?
So that is pretty much everything that I've seen so far between the character UI, the map, as well as all the vendors. Now, if anything else comes up, I will let you guys know as soon as I know. And don't forget that the raid starts on Friday, not Saturday, Friday. So level up, get into that raid, because it's not going to be easy. So if you guys do not know, you can go ahead and go into your collections and go to the armor, actually go to the exotics, armor. Let's go ahead and pull out an armor 2.0 version of the Wormhusk crown, Shards of Galanor, Liar's Handshake, Stompies, Orpheus Rig, and that, my friends, brings us to the end of the video. Toss a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and feel free to watch these videos as well. Definitely get subscribed for more Destiny 2 content coming at you guys soon, and I will see you guys in the next video.